Hey, Chris. Oh. Hey. Uh. uh. Welcome in, everyone. Let's get things changed over, even though I haven't really done any sketching beforehand, as I usually do. Actually, wait, where's the glove I normally have on? Hey, where's my PNG tuber? Oh, there. Yep. Okay, cool. Just a little bit flustered about behind on getting things ready, but other than that, I am feeling up and ready to go for stream today. Oh yeah, no, I think I minimized when I think I hid the avatar when I was working on something. No, wait, no. I used the scene to screen share something. Using the webcam on Discord at one point. Excuse me one moment, I have to go get myself a new drink? Because I just noticed as I was about to put my drink to my lips, that a cockroach had fallen into it and died while I was up here doing something at some point. So, I am now both concerned, grossed out, and needing to just, hang on. Okay, Nightbot seems to be a bit sensitive. Why? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. Yes, I did forget it that I had muted my mic. I am back. Just trying to get my brain past how unsettling it was to find a cockroach dead in my drink that I was about to put to my mouth. Anyways, how are people's days going? Well, I pour myself a new drink in a new glass. Let's actually also go in and adjust Nightbot's settings, so I may need to log in the browser. Resend, because that didn't send. There we go. There we go. Not that. Create a dashboard. Over here, moderation, settings, mod management, Nightbot. About gonna just quickly copy. Oh wait, no. Let's just add a new add source. Let's add a new text. Text. Okay, do. Oh. Not that one, this one. Not visible. This into here. There we go. Hey Luna, how you doing? I am a little bit distracted right now as I'm sorting out moderation stuff. Um, da, da, da. Today's going to be Chris and Sister R, but right now I am figuring out why Nightbot decided to get rid of Chris saying woohoo. Logs. Huh. Yeah, moderation. Settings. Getting rid of excess symbols. Because that seemed... Oh, okay, so it said stop spamming symbols, which likely means that that is what the problem was. Hey, Ajuki. I won't be drawing it, Luna, because for starters, Luna's not in First Bite. Secondly, I don't know what Luna looks like. Okay, so got that all sorted out now, so I can have that gone. Da, 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 da. Ah. Da, 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 da. Brush. And up to Sister again, and getting back to working on her from last time. Which of these was I using? I think it was this one. Hey, Mithy. Welcome in. Okay, so Sister R has her dress come down a bit. Oh, and bye, Mithy. I think I had this set to 50. No, I did not. 75? Nope. 25. this may come down to here. We'll figure this out. Okay, now let's move this silhouette over to here. Could I set you to 25? Oh well. Now we're needing this anyway, so up here, line art. Let's see, because how I'm interpreting this. Just example. Going this outside because this is separate. How I'm interpreting this is this comes down like this. And hair comes down and flows like this. And this comes over her shoulders. Oh, and even makes some correction there. Just moving that there, because I need to actually pull her skin. I need to pull her skin up on Name MC real quick. Name MC dot Name MC over here. That is not the correct name. I need to quickly go find out what her Minecraft username is. Hopefully this does not cause things to crash. I will open up Task Manager to monitor that situation. Right at the start should be where she was. That's what the double is. There we go. Close that again. Da, da, da. Let's go over to this skin. And there's no hair coming down at the back, so let's actually get a side angle of her. And get a screenshot of that. Doop. Doop. Throwing in another reference. Okay, and with that, I want to start that over again. So first thing I want to get drawn is probably the horns, which are here, which come out from here and come. Okay, so first things first. Okay, and just gonna do that on that side because there's horns on both sides. And I just realized I'm coloring chat. Now I can see again. Cool. Here. Here, this part here is... This part here I know is a moon. That's why I'm drawing one here. That's why I did a practice one over there the other day. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's start with a circle, and then remove a circle from it. There we go. This one. Okay. Just get the hair. Where does the hair come down to? It comes down to the waist, which I have it already coming down to. Cool. Oh, I forgot to get the doing stuff elsewhere thing off my screen. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, and I've been quiet for a bit too long, so explanation time. Or more figuring out what this is. I need to just quick. Okay, so okay, so going off of this is what comes down to going off of going off the reference I have here. That comes down to here. This has actual. Well, she hasn't exactly done a good job of hiding her hair. This white part would come down, hug in, and this would come to her neck. So we aren't really gonna get to see her neck, which is fine. That then we have here what I believe to be a ribbon of some kind. Okay, so how I read this is a very small, loose ribbon that is tied into a sort of bow underneath a dark collar. now. Hands. Oh boy, I'm looking up reference for this one. I have to. I don't know how to draw hands. They're holding it in their prayer sort of held. Wait, there. Cool. Got something to use as reference for something out and for that, but praying hands reference. Got it? This is gonna be interesting. One finger here. Another one here. Thumbs down. Thumb here. Comes here. Comes down. I'm absolutely needing to select around these hands and shrink them down because these feel too big. So, this shrink down a bit, up a little bit. There we go. Select, deselect. Right here. I hate hands so much. Never really drawn any sort of religious attire before, but this is quite interesting. Hey, Sappy! You made it for the first character! Heck yeah! Welcome in. How's your day been? Oh, yikes for not having your alarm go off. Well, it did go off and you slept through it, so also yikes for that. Well, I'm not surprised by that. You had to wait in the hell hallway in your school. Well, not school, university. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a mood. from here on out, it's just dress down to right about here, which would be here. Yay! Glad you had food. Yes, very glad you had food and you remembered it this time. My day's been alright. I've been primarily preparing for stream, organizing potential plans for what we're doing, for the First Bite group can do this Friday for those of us who can make it. Yeah, really hoping that everyone enjoys it. We're basically planning a sort of something we can all do together that will hopefully give us the same sort of enjoyment that it isn't really RP based, though it absolutely can potentially lead to RP, but I'm not sure how much Mithy wants to share before we know we have it and we have a good setup for it yet. But it is something within Minecraft. We will probably need to get a couple of those of us in First Bite who have potato PCs to test it to see if we need to add any performance enhancing mods to their packs. No, I want to share. It's just very much a case of I don't know how much to share without a potentially actually yeah, it's only Tuesday. Yeah, we have time. However, Mithy has school tomorrow and Thursday. But yeah. What's messed up? Eh? Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah, no, time is an illusion. It's very much, I've got a very poor sense of time and stuff, which is partially why I have this. Okay. I just realized that I need to quickly start adding colors to this. Into Sister R. But how's she looking so far, from your opinion? Oh, and also, actually, come in here and remove just remove that there. Just remove that a bit. Just get that down to the bare necessities. Hang on. I'm gonna go with this Sister R for the skin color and stuff. And as well as the rest of the colors, because I color picked from this one and it was white. And I'm like, and I need actual color in the skin. So, get that in. Gonna say, yeah, no, that is also the invisible neck. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Okay, actually, the next color up is the hair color. So, let's bring down the size of this brush, and actually, let's grab the hairbrush and bring it down. Yeah, no, I agree. This comes down to... Ooh. I'm actually gonna just make a quick adjustment in the line art layer. Arms go over the hair. Not under it. So, I need to get rid of this. Do. There we go. That's more like it. Now come back in, here, over to here, grab that color again, and this is why I do that color first. Grab that. This one. I will grab potentially a different brush to go in finer areas. But right now, glad you're enjoying the muffin you got. uh, Yeah, I need to come in. I need to figure out a different... I need to just pick a different brush to come in with. Because that is not the right sort of tone or opacity, I should say, for... da. Oh wait, no, that was the thumb. Ah, that's right, the thumb's there. I need to come in, make that more obvious. Let's go with this color. Not that. This would be this. Here, down, down, up, up. That is a bot, just a second. Now let's just quickly open up over here. You. Okay, cool. Banning them automatically deleted their messages. Cool. Twitch side doesn't know what I just did on YouTube side, but someone came in and their username very clearly a bot, and what they were saying very clearly has nothing to do with what's going on stream. So yeah, they got banned. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had someone like that appear on Twitch, but there have been people like that on Twitch in the past, so I have a better moderation set up for Twitch side. Okay, I need to fix up this eye here. So just a sec. By adjusting that direction. Oh no! Oh well. It's very much a case of, hey, at least know you have enough wool if you undo all of it. That is what I view that as. Actually, wait, I need to get the whites of the eye first. Or in this case, a type of grey. As that is wonderfully done. This. Here. And here. And now, the horn color. Heck yeah. Glad you definitely have enough yarn. Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's get this in. And finish up the basic unrendered sketch. So I can move on to drawing Chris. There and here. Actually, wait, I just realized the buttons. And there we have at least an initial sketch of Sister R. Let's remove the silhouette and just quickly fill in with his now no color. You know what, actually, let's also grab this and just do under here. There we go. Sister R. Now, with Sister R done, we quickly move both of these down into references. Set into references. Hide all three and make Chris visible. Now, it has been a long time since I've seen Chris in this skin. Like, I think I saw Chris in this skin a couple times before the year. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, I saw them in it a couple times. And during the first session, but man, yeah. You never saw pre-Sire Chris? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is... Yeah, no, I met them a couple times before they went and turned Lee in the woods. Oh man, now for this one, wrong button. Not you. Here. Which one of these? No, not Control Z. Control Shift Z. Let's zoom in out. Brush. Erase. Oh, and nope. Okay, so I want to have Chris facing this way. So I've mirrored it because I am better at drawing faces facing that direction, but I want Chris to be facing this way, so, and I am not good at drawing faces facing that way, so bam, problem solved. I'll just need to remember to flick back to make sure that it looks right. Anyways, let's begin. Now, this is going to be heavily influenced by the art of Chris that I've seen as well. Because they very much are not... They are bulkier than the Minecraft skin allows. Just going off of the art they've commissioned and they've gotten made, as well as the fan artists. So, let's try and get something representative of them. So, there. Move you probably a bit too large for the canvas I'm putting them in. So, bring that down a bit. Back to brush. Now there's that. There's a corset. And they are wearing a sort of dress sort of pants. I feel like I've done the body too big now. So grab that all. Can't do small text on Twitch, but just imagine it. Hey, thanks for reminding me to have a drink, Sappy. I very much plan on, when I have channel points available as an option to turn on, I plan on having that be a redeem. Yes, YouTube, drink water. Or something at least. Okay, so bring this down. That's feeling more size appropriate for the head. Select, deselect. Nope, too much coming up on this side. So over here, this arm down. Here. Here and here. Remembering this is a silhouette, so don't need to go into detail in it. Okay, so how does this look from this side? No! I was right to have this arm on this side initially. So, this over here, this mirror. This arm comes down. Mirror. Okay, cool. Now onto line art. So first things first. Basic. So the hair comes down in sort of swoop here. That comes down to there. This comes down to here. But oh, this one comes down and instantly. Now let's move this. That is about the sort of hair that we want. Now, let's scale this up for this sort of hair. to get the head's and face structure first. For this one. Okay, so. Here. Face structure. Using the mask technique of drawing a mask. Eye here. Okay. Yep. Still looking like face. Hang on. Yeah, I kind of gave her eyebrows. However, let's get to quickly getting this ear in. Because that is the last thing I need before I can... on their face. That comes down to here. So do. See you, Sappy. Enjoy your dinner. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Da, 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 da. Quickly getting up a reference for corsets. Corset. Top outfit. This one should be good reference. Maybe no, not that one. This one. Nope, that's a advertisement. Okay, this one should, because it's a whole lot of difference. This should be good. Cool. In which case... this. This is the one that I'm wanting. Do, 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 do. Do. I hate hands so much. There we go. A decent hand. A decent. Decent. I'm not gonna say good. It's not bad, but. Hands. I hate them so much. Okay, let's keep going. Now let's get the hand outline. shape there. A reference for this one as well. Music, hide, mirror. Brush. Give a little bit more volume. I need to put in the flower as well. I need to get a look at Chris's, at the back of Chris. So back to name MNC. Or Here we are. All the way. Ah, no, wrong one. That's the whimsy one. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want whimsy here. That is again the wrong quest. Hang on. Go to here. Where is the correct... This one. Okay, yeah, it's long. It goes way down the back, which means it gets visible here. Comes right down to the butt. I am going to make a slight adjustment as well. Will this rotate slightly? There we go. Now basic colors. Need you, reference Chris, to move up higher. However, I may also do this. You. Copy image, or just do this. Insert as new layer. Okay. Fantastic. The ideal color palette. One that is not overly affected by shadows. Cool. Now, back up to ARYS. This. You. Blush. First things first. Skin. Trust the process. Because with everything else, that will become skin tone. Because of color theory, which I do so love and hate. Love that it's a thing, hate that it actually works. Or actually, let's leave that in for the moment as I get in the most basic of colors. need to correct that sleeve to be drooped further. This one here. That one. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Hey, Mithy. Welcome back, and thanks. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so close to... Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, hang on. I'm in here, shrink this down, get rid of stuff that goes over lines, except for over here, which I do the inverse. Yeah, in one of Owen's streams, he mentioned that the V Rising soundtrack is able to be used for background stream music, so long as you've purchased it. So that's what this is. I've used it for most of the vampires and Vampires SMP fan art I've drawn on stream. Because it's just so fitting. Ooh. I'll think about it. I'll think about potentially doing collaborative creative streams, because it definitely would be nice to have a voice that I'm audibly able to hear to bounce off of when talking and stuff. However, I do also know that I have a hard time focusing on two things at once, so... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I understand. Darker hair for at the back. No, that's not darker. This is. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm going over line art. That's not good. Oh, and this is a raise. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, line arts. Back to black and white. This one. Grab that color, come in, grab this, here, here. Come up to. Whatever, grab that. Bring that down one, and. line art needs to be cleaned up over here. There we go. And over here as well. I need to grab the dark color for here, there. Just in there. There we go. Need to do a little bit of line art over here. Yeah, that very much. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I very much also do enjoy getting the thoughts of people. So yeah, no, absolutely. It could be beneficial. It's a case of we experiment and see, and that very much comes down to figuring out a time where we can actually try it. So, but yeah, let's lose the silhouette so I know where I'm missing things. Purple, back here. So grab that color. Oh no, wait, no, this needs to probably be the darkest option since it's all the way at the back. Grab this brush, base color. Back there, just a bit of hair. Need more here. Let's grab that color and put that in here. As well as along here. Grab some of this. Come in under here. Just to give some shading and make it obvious that this comes out a bit more. That certain things are in shadow rather than directly exposed. Like here underneath the colors. Let's see. And the rose. I haven't done the rose yet. Let's grab that. And come in, line art. Erase you. You're the one I need to have on erase. So just come in, neaten up, and get rid of some parts. There we go. Now, here. You. Grab that, this. Oh, nope. Hang on. There we go. I think they're done. At least for a basic sketch. I'm thinking perhaps maybe get rid of that to get the hair looking more attached and less disconnected. Let's grab that. Base color. Bring this up a bit more so it doesn't look like the head flattens so much. Let's clean up the nose a little bit. And I'm meaning the line art around it, not so much the rest of it. I like how the sketchiness it looks for Chris. However, this shoulder is up too high. I need to bring it down quite a bit. So, right about there should be good. Let's see. And in a bit more as well. There we go. That's better. Cleaning up the line art over here as well. Okay, cool. I've got about 6 minutes left. Let's bring back up Sister R, who is definitely smaller than Chris. Let's increase Sister R's size a bit, more so just to get her on par at scale wise. she's not... Oh. She's not supposed to be taller than Chris. Okay, so let's hide the Chris references again and bring back up Sister Oz. Where did I put? Oh, there. Okay, so let's add some, at least, detail with rendering, even though dark colors, very, very hard to get visual definition. So, first things first, come in underneath these areas, darken where there's shadow. The ribbon. The ribbon is a lighter gray, which means just gonna come in and do this across the top of it. And come in grabbing it dark and get in the color. Hair color. Keep that consistent. Grab that. Come in over the skin. Fix her nose. That I need to do. Black. Grab that. Come back down to base. Come in here. Drastically reduce that down. Oh, and it's on erase. Nope, line art is supposed to be here. Comes down. Gonna increase the size of this real quick. Let's color grab and get that in. There we go. Anyways, grab that color again, come in over here, just base underneath the nose, underneath there, grab the skin color, come in and do that here, grab that color again, underneath here, What did... I don't want to give her a black eye. However, eyeshadow is an interesting idea. So, on top of the eye instead of underneath. Grab that. Here. Horns need some better attention towards where colors are. There. It's a lighter color for where the light catches the horns. Just realized that's a different color from... Let me just quickly fix that. And there we go. Cool. Okay, so we've reached the end of stream. We've got both Chris and Sister now drawn. So, and I need to quickly get the raid stuff up. Stream manager. Got it. Raid. Let's send you over to Ferret Software. Ooh. Oh, I'm about to ruin the funny number of viewers. Oh well. Let's make it 421 or 422. But yeah, I'm continuing Blueprints on Thursday. And then next week it's likely either... Okay, who else haven't I drawn? There's 2 more people I haven't drawn other than Alyssa for First Bite. I'll figure them out afterwards, but yeah. I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. If you don't come to stream on Thursday, everyone be sure to have something to drink, and I will see you next time. Bye.